Today we're covering popular neighborhoods in McLean, Virginia. Hey guys, James Reid with TTR Sotheby's International Realty here, serving DC, Northern Virginia, as well as the Maryland suburbs. And today we are covering popular neighborhoods in McLean, Virginia. We're going to cover neighborhoods that are both serving McLean High School as well as Langley High School, kind of give you a brief overview of the area, show you the inside of the neighborhoods, why people do or do not move there, and discuss as a whole. By the end of the video, you should have a good feel for what neighborhoods would or would not work for you if you're looking to relocate to McLean, Virginia. Now, we have covered McLean in the past. If you click the link up here, that should be popping up right about now. You'll find the pros and cons videos if you're not familiar with McLean, but it is a very in-demand suburb of Northern Virginia. Very popular, especially if you're going to be commuting into town, into DC. It's a very wealthy, very in-demand area. So let's get started with the neighborhoods. First neighborhood area that we're going to cover is kind of the Kent Gardens to Rosemont area around Kent Gardens Elementary School. It's walkable to downtown McLean if you wish, but more than likely you're going to choose this neighborhood if you want to be walkable to Kent Gardens Elementary School or to McLean High School. It currently zones to both, but as always, please check that before you move to buy because zoning does change. Now, it is very popular if you're going to do a new construction or if you like new constructions because there's been a lot of new builds lately. Now, the raw land cost there is about $900,000 to about $1.1 million right now, and then you have site work and build costs on top of that. And in the video, which we're starting here of the neighborhood, you're going to see a new construction property starting around $2.6 million. That's the top end of the neighborhood. More often than not, you're going to find it around 1.4 to around 2.2, 2.3 for newer or finished properties in this neighborhood. And then going back, raw land, $900,000 to $1.1 million. But you will see sidewalks throughout the neighborhood. It's very popular for that. It's very convenient for that. You have Kent Gardens Rec Club at the south end of it. You also have Tuckahoe nearby. So there's plenty of activities to do if you have young kids and things like that. And you're very convenient to everything in McLean from here, which is why it is a very popular neighborhood, especially if you are going to any of the two schools that are walkable, Kent Gardens and McLean High School. Okay, the next area we're going to go over is the McLean Mews and the Hamptons. They're both townhouse communities located right off of Old Dominion Drive and Chainbridge Road. They are very close to downtown McLean. You could walk there if you wish. They both currently zone to McLean High School. A key difference between the Mews and the Hamptons is that the Hamptons has its own pool. It's the only townhouse community in McLean with its own pool, but they both enjoy the benefits of having a strong HOA, taking care of all the exterior maintenance for you. And if you like easy, convenient living, you like being able to be accessible to downtown McLean, but not have to do any exterior maintenance, then either the Mews or the Hamptons could be a great fit for you. The Mews price ranges from $960,000 to about $1.2 million, and the Hamptons ranges from about $1.2 to $1.5 million because it's a little bit bigger, a little bit newer, and it has a pool. Hey guys, if you're finding this content valuable in any way, shape, or form, do me a favor, hit the like button. That is the single greatest thing you can do for YouTube to tell it you like this content and to push it out to other people just like you. All right, the next very popular neighborhood we're going to cover here is Salona Village. Salona Village is located just off Chainbridge Road. It's not far from the townhouses. Actually, the edge of the neighborhood backs up to it. It's about 200 or so single-family homes, but it's not going to be walkable to downtown McLean. It is walkable to the neighborhood elementary school, which is Sherman Elementary, but you're not going to find sidewalks here. You're going to find large rolling hills. You're going to find larger lot sizes as well, typically half an acre and up. If you're looking to develop your own property here, the land prices, the lowest I've seen in the last year go for about $1 million and up for either an original property or raw land. And there's no real raw land anymore there. But you should also see new construction that's going on. This one here that's on screen now is about $4.5 million. It's 10,000 square feet, 6 beds, its own pool. But there's a wide range of property values in the neighborhood. Typically for a newer build, you're going to find the upper 2s to the low 3s for the price range for those. There is no private pool in this neighborhood, so you're going to have to get a membership to a club for a pool or other activities nearby. But it is still an extremely popular, in-demand neighborhood, and you should be ready to go if Salona Village is a neighborhood that's on your list. All right, the next neighborhood on our list that we're going to cover is Kings Manor. Kings Manor was originally built as a single-family home neighborhood, and a few years later, they put in townhouses around King Manor Court. It has its own private park. It has multiple basketball courts. It has a private covered picnic area. It has its own open area to play and a playground. It is very walkable around the townhouses. There's a lot of areas that you can get to and from. It's a little bit more open around the single-family homes. There's not a lot of sidewalks there. But you You also have McLean Community Center and McLean Central Park that are very close by that you can enjoy. And in terms of affordability, it's one of the more affordable areas if you're looking to zone into Langley High School. The townhouses currently range from about $735,000 to about $960,000, and the single-family homes go from about $950,000 to about $2 million. So certainly affordability on the townhouse end if you're looking to buy into the Langley High School pyramid. The next neighborhood on our list that we're covering is Langley Oaks. Langley Oaks is located right off of Georgetown Pike, and it's immediately west of Langley High School. It zones to Langley High School. It's a community of roughly 300 single-family homes built between 1975 and 1985. You will not find a community pool here, so more than likely you'll need to join a club like the Langley Swim and Tennis Club, but you will find sidewalk-lined streets, a quiet park-like setting. You'll enjoy neighborhood events like a 4th of July parade, a Halloween parade. You're certainly going to know your neighbors. Now, the price range in this neighborhood, they're all single-family homes, is about $1.4 to $1.8 million. There's recently been some transactions in the $2 million range. You're not going to find a ton of new construction here, but you will find updated and expanded homes. You're going to see a little bit larger lot sizes here. So if you like a quiet park-like setting, if you like knowing your neighbors, if you like being close to Langley High School, and you don't mind being drivable to everything else in McLean, it could be a great fit for you. All right, the next and last neighborhood on our list for today is the McLean Hamlet. Yes, very Shakespearean. You're going to find street names like Macbeth in this neighborhood. But this neighborhood is roughly about 500 single-family homes built between 1965 to 1995. It's known for its wider streets that are sidewalk-lined. The lot sizes are larger as well. They're between 1/3 to 2/3 of an acre. And because this neighborhood was built over a number of years in different sections, there's not one rule governing all sections. So there are some things you can do in one area, like a new construction, that you can't necessarily do in another. So you definitely need to double check that before moving in on a property. Now, that being said, it's very popular because it has its own swim and tennis club. So you've got your own pool, you've got 4 tennis courts, you've got 2 public parks, you've got multiple playgrounds. It is very popular if you have kids and families. It zones to Langley High School, which is another big draw for this neighborhood. Now the price range for this neighborhood is about $950,000 to about $2.2, $2.3 right now for some of the newer construction properties, but I would expect that number to increase with inflation. Again, there's not a lot of new construction that's going on in this neighborhood. You're going to typically find an updated, expanded, renovated home around the $1.5, $1.6 million range. Now, why would you want to live here? If you want a neighborhood park-like setting, if you want to have playgrounds, your own pool, your own tennis courts, all that right there, and you don't mind driving to Tysons or downtown McLean, if you like having everything in one suburban neighborhood, then it's going to be a great fit for you. So I hope that list of popular neighborhoods in McLean was helpful for you, giving you an idea of what it is to live in one area of town versus the other and what you can experience in each one. Now, there are many other neighborhoods in McLean. There are condos, other townhouses, there are some areas where there are huge mansions. If you have any questions specific to your unique situation, feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description box below. You can call, text, email, whatever is most convenient for you. And until next time, I hope to see you around town.